Welcome, gentlemen. This is your humble vassal, Professor J. Mark for the Empress Club. And this is the initiation process. We're on the fifth chapter. Man must never lose their self-respect. I bet good money you formulated in your mind what this young man looks like. And I bet my life is not as far from reality. Now, this young man may, see, I can't blame him, I realize, because I'm 20 plus years older than he is. I had time to step back and I realized, hey, maybe this young man didn't have the same upbringing I had. I'm 20 years older than he is. Because me, I was taught that presentation is everything because perception is reality. Therefore, you dress how you wish to be addressed. Maybe he didn't get that. And I was taught by my mother, my aunts, and uncles that you don't have to have new things. You don't have to have name brand things. But whatever you have, you make sure it's clean and you wear it neat. I was told when I step out the house, I represent my family. So that's how I conducted myself. I didn't want to break my grandmother's heart. I didn't want to cause my grandmother to be ashamed. I want to make sure my grandma is proud when people call my name. So that's how I conducted myself. Joe Blow here probably didn't get the same training. And for the 10 to 15-year-olds who may not have gotten it, I shall say it again. Presentation is everything because perception is reality. Therefore, you dress how you wish to be addressed. And the same lesson I was taught at home, I was taught at school. When you wear your school uniform, you represent this school. You wish to do nonsense or anything that'll bring shame and disgrace on the school, you take that uniform off. As long as you wear that uniform, you conduct yourself accordingly. You will only shine light on this school while you're in that uniform. Now to the image you have of this young man. Let's see if it matches reality. I bet it does. Now, this young man left the house with half his hair braided and ungreased and half it fried out. The other half was loose, dusty and dried up like a desert. And he left the house looking like that. Excuse me. Now to me, I don't even like to see girls past the age of 12 with their hair cornrow. I don't like to see that. Maybe because it's associated with prison culture. I hate to see little girls with their hair cornrow. If it has designs in it, yes. But after 10, 12, I don't like to see girls with their hair like that. But a big grown man has his hair rolled like a girl. That says a lot of issues. This young man has tons of issues. Then, the other hair is out, uncombed, unkept, dried, dusty. And he left the house like this. Where's your self-respect? Where's your pride? How can you present yourself to the world like that? And I learned when I was starting to be a real estate agent that you were judged in the first 17 seconds people met you. And I also learned recently from my main man, Kevin Samuels. Gentlemen, if you're over the age of 15 and get a liquor sense, check out Kevin Samuels. You learn a lot about how to present yourself to the world. People judge you in the first 7 seconds. For me, I judged him instantly because he has his hair braided like a little girl. It's unkept. The other side, the other half out, dusty, dried up. That's how you present yourself to the world. That's how you leave your house. Now you know he had his backside showing. Because this YouTube is geared towards 10 to 15-year-olds, we aren't going to get into that. But I want to ask a question. See, this was Arrested Development. We know his development is arrested to that of a 5th grade prepubescent schoolgirl. Now, women wear form-fitting clothes to get attention from men. So, whose attention is he trying to get showing his backside off? another issue. This young man shows his development has been arrested because, to me, the concept of underwear means it should be seen. But he's glad to show it. But because it had polo on it. Makes sense. I mean, if you're a fashionista, you want people to know what you have. So, I could give him that. But what I couldn't get, you're wearing a belt to hold your jeans up, which is many times the size of your waist, with a buckle across your thighs. I gave up trying to figure that out from 1999. I mean, waste my time. You had an oversized jeans. You're showing your backside, and you're holding it up with a belt across your thighs. Anyway, that would puzzle me. He's wearing a jersey, Cleveland jersey. I think so. He has one hand in, the other part of the t-shirt, the jersey bunched up around his neck. And I'm like, really, dude? You could put your hand through the other one? You had, what would be so important at that bar that you had to get there that didn't give you enough time to put your other arm in? Really? That's how you leave the house? That's how you present yourself to the world? Got it. Maybe you didn't have my grandmother. My grandmother told me, you never know who you're going to meet. So dress like you're going to see the king. And that's how I presented myself to the world. Like I'm going to see the king. But anyway, I'm 20 years older than the young man, so chances are he didn't get that. Now for you youngins, 10 to 15, and if you get liquor sense over 15, you leave the house, you dress like you're going to see the king. Right. Now I have my off days. That's usually I'm rushing. Or someone or something interferes with my plans and I don't have time. So if you usually see me, I know people say, but how come you look so? Well, something interfere with my plans. So I may not be able to get to go to the barber. I was going to the barber once. My cousin's car had broken down. So I had to stop, give her a jump. Now time ran out. The barber was closed. So for the whole weekend, and my barber's closed on Mondays. So from Friday till Tuesday, I look like a bum. But Wednesday, what disturbed me more about this young man is not how he looked. No. That was what disturbed me at first until I looked down. Now, guess what was the shock of my life? Of course. He had to have on his status symbol. It was stark white. It was well kept. And I find it amazing that this young man does not care how he presents himself, how he wears his clothes, that he's exposing his backside. Oh, but those $10 pair of leather shoes, that is crystal clear, clean. You know what I'm saying? What is wrong with manhood today? That you will spend God knows how much time making sure your $10 starter symbol looks good, which you leave unkept, sloppy, with your backside showing to the world. Something is seriously wrong there, gentlemen. Man must never ever lose their self-respect. You die with your honor. Good day, gentlemen.